and welcome. My name is Precious Red, and you're watching Entertainment and Lifestyle with Red. Today we have a guest on the show, and I can't wait for you to meet her. Today's topic is why men think women coming over or women visiting means consent. This is a very pertinent topic, especially for ladies. It's just sad when you go to a male friend's house and you now start getting touched all over. You start getting touched inappropriately, and it's really sad that this is the current reality. But hopefully this will change in time. Okay, enough of my talk. Let's go over to Justina. Justina, what do you think?
It has become an occurrence, a recurring thing by people, by guys, a lot of guys, right? Of course, I have male friends who wouldn't do such, right? But I have some friends. I've been in such situations before, and it was crazy. Trust me. Okay, so I have personal experience. First of all, I first think that guys who do that are guys who have serious problems, who have probably self-esteem issues, and who are manipulative, right?
Yeah.
You take advantage of someone, you don't have any, even if you're dating this girl, even if you guys are dating, you still need her consent to even sleep with her, right?
Yeah.
But this is somebody who you've not even asked her out, you've not asked her out, you've not even made your intentions known, nothing. Your intention is just to sleep with her. So I don't know why guys would take the fact that I visit you and use that as an opportunity to make passes at me or try to force me to have sex with you. I don't know why guys do that. I don't know why, but those are the reasons I could come up with. Those are guys who do not have respect for women, who are manipulative, selfish, and people like that can be very harmful. You need to be very careful of them. You need to even be careful of the things you eat in their places.
Yeah.
I have personal experiences. I don't know if it's time for me to share them. Can I share them now, or you just want to talk generally on them?
You can do that.
Okay, so I've been in not two situations like that, where somebody who I called a very close friend tried to take advantage of me. This is somebody who we've been friends, we talk, we gist, we don't even discuss things like that has to do with, you understand, in that line. This is somebody who I've even heard of your own relationships, you understand. So I didn't even think, it didn't come to mind that he would try. I was stranded at a particular time and I couldn't do anything. I had to, a friend of mine reached out to me and said, because I put on my status I was stranded, why not come to my place? My place is just close by and all that. And this is somebody who has never made intentions known to me. We've only been talking as friends. I went the first day. Yes, as friends. I went the first day. He didn't make passes at me. In fact, he was a perfect gentleman. He was okay. He was all right. The next time, and I knew that, I had a friend who I could always call on anytime I'm in this particular area. You understand? So it so happened that eventually one of those days we hung out together, and I decided, this guy is he's a gentleman. I decided to, why not sleep over at this guy's place? Because going back to your place is already late, so you could sleep at his place because he's a friend, that kind of thing. My friend, why can't I stay in your place? So he had even made a joke over the fact that why do girls always, he even made a similar joke of the fact that why do girls always think that sleeping in a guy's place, the guy would make passes at you.
Not knowing that
he was actually the devil's incarnate, right? So I didn't see it coming. So I just went to his place, and my dear, that was the beginning of trouble. We were gisting and we're talking, and I think I had so much to drink that night. You understand? I had so much to drink, so I was really tired. So I just slept off. I didn't even remove my clothes. I just slept off. And the next thing I knew was somebody trying to,
take off your clothes.
Yes, cuddle me and do all sort of things. And I was like, my senses got alert immediately. And I was like, what is happening? I mean, I wasn't that drunk, you understand, but I knew I
Yeah.
was tipsy. So I had to ask him, what's going on? Why are you doing this? Like, what's happening? I thought it was a joke, so I just told him, okay, it's normal. You know, when you're with somebody, you might start catching, feeling like, and I
Okay.
tried to, but this guy didn't let me be. He started looking for how to remove my jean, trying to remove my clothes.
Wow.
He was so fucking about this thing, and I didn't know what to do. This thing went on for hours. Like, at first he let me be. Do you
Mm-hmm.
understand? He let me be. He
Then you
allowed
come
me
back.
just stay. So I thought that, okay, fine. I had spoken sense into his head, and we were
Mm-hmm.
fine. Not too long, I slept off again because I was really tired. So I slept off again, and the next thing I knew again was he was he started all over again, and he wasn't even saying anything. He was just trying so hard to remove my clothes. In fact, before I knew it, he had removed his own clothes.
You?
Yes.
Oh my
Before I knew it,
God.
he had removed.
Wow.
Before I knew it, he had removed his own chain. He had done all of those things, and he was ready for me. Oh God,
Hey.
that day was the longest night of my life. Like, longest night of somebody trying to get his way with me.
And you
Like, I was
said
like,
no. Is it
this
that
thing went.
you don't
Yes.
hear no?
No, it's as if you're saying no, and it means I don't know how no sounds in their ears. Probably it's something like yes, I don't know. But you see a girl fighting and struggling with you and saying no, I don't want this, and you're
Mm-hmm.
still persistent, and this was in the middle of the night. I was like, what was I going to do? What if I do something and this guy just dies? A lot of stuff just come into my head. That what if I just kick him and he goes and falls? These are the
Falls
things that
back.
come into my head. And falls back and just dies.
Hey,
And
the
he hits his
novel.
head somewhere. And then Nollywood just started playing in my head. A lot of things are playing in my head, and that night was really terrible. It was not really an experience
Mm.
that I look forward to again. The next morning he started apologizing to me. If I didn't apologize, I left that very, very early in the morning. I took my things. I said I was leaving. I left. He acted like nothing happened, like he didn't do anything. When he noticed that I wasn't talking to him anymore, then he now decided to bring it up, and I started apologizing for it. Do you understand? So it really got to me. I was really pained. I was really, really pained because I couldn't believe that he would stoop so low.
Is it a matter of
Like, he would stoop so.
self-control? Is it that they can't control themselves when they are in the presence of a woman? Whether she's your own, whether she's your wife, your girlfriend, or not, just a stranger, or just somebody, just be a woman. Is it that they do not have self-control, or what's the problem?
Yes, that's just the simple explanation. Because if you had self-control, it's just like when you put. I was telling friends some time ago. I said, when you put plantain on fire, I know you like plantain, right?
Mm-hmm.
But your ability to be able to hold on for this plantain to get done
Yes.
shows that you have self-control,
Yeah.
right? So
I mean,
I think that's just the problem.
While it's frying, I'm taking the plantain.
Exactly. Exactly, plantain is not ready, and you're trying to force plantain out. You understand that kind of thing?
Yeah.
Why not let it get cold? In other words, let the plantain be ready for you to want it. Something like that. So I believe that a lot of guys, a lot of them do not have self-control. So
Self-control.
that they think that it is normal. I don't know how you would think that. In fact, most guys, I just believe that it's somebody who do not have respect. If you respect a woman, you won't do such things. I mean, this person should be able to. It should be a mutual thing. We should
Yeah.
have an understanding. It should be something that maybe we've talked about, and it was something that we were ready for, and
Mm-hmm.
all that. And even if the person, even if you had spoken about it, and this girl is now
Yes.
saying no,
And she now says no. She has a right to change her
mind.
mind. If she's not comfortable with something, she can change her mind. And she says no.
Yeah,
Respect.
yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's just really sad. Probably has to do with their upbringing. Probably the male figures in their lives did not teach
Yeah.
them this thing. That's why we hear issues about rape. I mean, if you hear a story about a girl being raped in the guy's house, they will now start asking, so what did you go and do in the guy's house?
That's lame. That's really lame.
How did you
You
get
don't.
to the guy's house?
Once
If
you
you didn't
ask
go there,
such a
you would
question,
not
why
know.
can't I go?
Uh-uh.
Nah, no. That's the wrongest of questions. Like, why can't I visit a guy? It's just like saying that a guy visits me and decides to
Mm-hmm.
sleep over at my place.
You
Does
now
that give me
start
license to
touching
start
him.
making passes and start touching
You now
me
start
and all
touching
and disturbing me?
him.
Oh God, it
Like it
doesn't
doesn't
make
even make
sense. It
sense.
doesn't
It
make
doesn't make sense.
sense.
They won't hold the guy
This,
responsible. It's the girl. I don't understand how it plays out. Somebody committed an atrocity. This is the person who committed it though. But you're like, you
but
two
yes,
have
you
to go there.
you say, why did she go there? Why? Okay, now if it was a guy who came to my house, you would hear, why did you invite a guy to your
Why did
house?
you
I'm
invite
like,
the
what
guy
is
to your
going
house?
on?
It doesn't just I don't know, it just doesn't make sense. I mean, because
There's
or
no justification for it.
there's no justification for it actually. I mean, there was a time that this girl in Big Brother, Lucy, former Big Brother Ninja housemate, she mentioned something like, why would you go to a guy's house if you don't want to have, anything to do with him? And I think it has become like a mindset. Like it's how I don't want to say how the society thinks, but majority of people actually feel that way. And it's really sad. I just think that it actually needs to be changed. We need to have some form of education on that. Until a woman says, I want, that's when you should do it. If she says no, a woman's no
Yeah,
should be a no. A woman's yes should be
exactly. Should be yes. So if she wants it, yes. But if she doesn't want it, then leave her. Let her be. You guys, you didn't have a pure understanding that this should go on, right? There's no pure understand. There's no
Mhm.
pure understanding that this thing should go on. So why make passes at her? And even when you even try, okay, let's assume that your conjure hold your body and you know fit try, you know fit hold am. You understand? And
Yeah.
you try, you extend, you say, okay, I want to do it, and this girl tells you no. Let her be. Let her be. You understand? Some, of course, I've heard that some girls say that, some people say that the girl actually wants it, but she's just proving hard to get. I've heard some guys say that it's a lie, Joe. She wants it, she's just proving hard to get. That is why the guy is being persistent.
To be on the
Oh,
safe side, why
okay.
not just
Let's
not
assume
be
you want to.
persistent? To be on the safe side, why not
Let's
just
assume
don't
that.
do it?
No, let's even assume that she's been persistent. Why do you start removing her clothes?
And she's
What does her
struggling
clothes
with
have
you.
to do?
She's
And
struggling
she's
with
struggling
you.
with you.
And you're saying she's
There's
paying
a
hard to
problem.
get?
There is a problem.
And they
There
don't
is
see
a
it as
big
rape.
problem.
They don't see it
They
as rape.
don't.
I mean, you
They
coming to
don't.
a guy's house and, for instance, in your case, you were struggling with him. If anything had happened that night, it would have been rape.
Hours. More than 3 hours.
It
Yes.
would have been it would have been rape because you said no, you fought. If anything had happened, it would have been rape. But they won't see it as rape, they just be like, well, she came to my house, so well, it happened.
So yeah, of course we had to I had to force it, blah blah blah. Which is very wrong. Very wrong. I believe that, see, in first of all, a lot of people's minds need to be of course you can't reorientate everyone,
Yeah.
but if the larger percentage of our male folk and even our female folks,
Yes,
if the
even
larger percentage of them, if there's a reorientation, then there's a better understanding of how these things work.
I mean
Like,
just yeah. Okay.
yes, you're saying yes.
If I'm going, like, for instance, if I'm okay right now, I'm on the mainland, I live on the mainland. For instance, if I go to the island right now and something happened and I'm stranded, maybe somebody stole my purse, or maybe I lost my purse, I stole my wallet, everything is gone, probably or something happened. I have male friends who live on the island. I'm not sure if I can't really think of any female friend now. So I say that that's how I'll be stranded in this life. I can't call up my male friends to say, guess what?
Yeah, it's too
Because
sad.
that's what happened to you. You were stranded, and this guy said you
Yeah.
can come over. Because I'll be afraid. Like even now, like honestly, if I want to call, I'll be afraid that I won't sleep this night. I'll just be fighting. I'm just going to be fighting the night because this guy is going to disturb
Yeah.
me. It shouldn't be that way. I mean, you're my friend. I should be able to call you up to say, okay, this is what's going on, and I'm coming to stay over, and I'll leave the next day or something without me
Exactly.
being afraid that I'm going
Yeah.
to fight a battle.
But I think I see recently a friend of mine is selling pepper spray.
Oh,
A friend of
okay.
mine says pepper spray, and I'm thinking of buying one. You
Yeah.
understand? I'm thinking of buying one. Yes, because I think every girl needs a pepper spray.
It is that bad.
Everybody needs a pepper. Just keep it beside you. So when he starts,
Just
just spray it. If you push him out of the room, if it's possible, push him out of his own room and lock
yes.
the door. I don't understand why you would
I have a friend
trust
who
things.
I have a friend who at one time when I was still in school, I think she stayed that to lock herself up in the bathroom because
Wow.
I was disturbing her.
What if the bathroom didn't have a lock?
Not it, I don't know.
What if-
I had to run inside the bathroom to lock the door to the next
Oh
day.
my.
Ah,
Wow.
it's just
That's serious. That's not nice.
yeah,
That's not nice.
and I think it's also because of a notion that um there is this notion that says men and women cannot be friends. Like you can't just be friends. It's either
I
relationship
know.
or situationship. Like you guys cannot just be friends. I
No,
mean,
that's a lie.
it's a very big lie, and I think that's one of the things that are like, she's a girl. Eh, she cannot just be my friend now. So if she's coming to my house and you cannot just be my friend, you have to either be there or I'm not there or something, and it's just really
Mhm.
sad. So I mean, ah, so are you saying that if we have okay, I can.
Yeah, I have. Okay, when I hear guys make that statement, in fact, girls and guys alike, when I
Yeah.
hear them make such statements, I am quick to debunk it because I've also had, in as much as I've had male friends who had tried to
Yeah.
make passes at me, I've also had male friends who I had stayed with who did not try
And
trash with me.
yes.
Yes, I stayed with a particular friend of mine who is a male, and it took him till today. I respect him a lot. I respect him a lot. Like it's somebody that I can tell if another friend of mine you're stranded somewhere, and if it's that area, I can easily call him and say a friend of mine is in so and so place. Can she bunk at your place? Because I've learned that I've seen him. He's a very respectable person. I stayed at his place for a while, and not for one day.
Did you
Not
try?
for one day did he make passes at me. No, not for one day. And this is somebody who didn't even have a girlfriend. Not because I'm not. It's somebody might say probably because he didn't like you, or maybe he doesn't have feelings for you. I said no. It is not because of that.
You
It's
just
not. In fact,
respected.
as a matter of fact, yes, he just respected me. He's just somebody who has respect for both himself and for the other person, right? So he didn't even for one day make passes at me. He didn't. And I'm sure that even if let's assume he even made passes at me. He's somebody who, if you had told, no, sorry, I don't want it, he will just leave you
You
alone.
respect that and
Do you understand? You
shout out to
respect
guys
that.
like that. Shout out to
Yeah.
them. Honestly.
Yes.
They are rare. Honestly, Justina, they are really rare.
Very rare. Very rare. Not for one day. So when I hear guys say that it's a lie, it cannot happen. You guys, something must surely happen. I usually give reference. There's another person I stayed with. That particular guy. I would always go to his place Wednesday, Thursday, like Thursday and Friday. Then
Yeah.
leave. I did that for I did that for because of the job I was doing. I did that for a long time. This guy never for one day. In fact, most times when he tells me, come sleep in your room, I will sleep in the sitting room. Do you understand? Because most times I will sleep in the sitting room because I didn't want trouble. If there was time he was always telling me, come and sleep on the bed. And I said, no, I'm okay here.
To
You
avoid
understand?
wahala.
So,
Yeah.
yes, just to avoid wahala. The other time, one other time, he now said, okay, you know what? Maybe he knew, understood why I was being like that. So he said, okay, I will sleep in the sitting room just for you to be comfortable.
Fine.
Why not stay in the room? I still insisted. I said, no problem. I'm fine where I am. And not for one day did this guy make passes at me. He respected me. He gave me that self-respect. Because he respects himself. In
Mhm.
fact, most times when he comes out, he will sit down and would just anytime he wants to go out or hang out with his friend, he will say, let's go together now. Let's go and
Aw.
hang out with my friends. And I'm like, no, thank you very
I
much.
mean,
Because
okay.
so that was it. So at least I have cases and cases. I can name guys, 1 or 2, 3, 4 guys I have. But let me say, out of 10 guys, we only have 2 guys. You understand?
What
Out
are they
of 10 guys,
accept?
finally have, out of every 10 guys, maybe you have one guy who
Yeah.
would respect you and not make passes at you or try anything funny.
Yes, and that's how it should be. Like your friend you just mentioned. That's how it should be. I mean, our male friends should be able to protect us. I mean, we should go there and we should feel safe. I mean, if something is going on, like something like you're stranded or something is happening, our female friends, whether male or female, yes, we understand female friends, nothing's going to happen. But our male friends
Yeah.
should be there for us to protect us. I mean, the reason why we are going to your site is because we trust you in the first place. Because are we going to go to
Exactly.
the murderer's house? Are we going to go to the kidnapper's house? Or are we going to go to a rapist's house? No, we go there because
It's true.
my friend and I trust him and it's not going to harm me. We will now go. We will now see something else. It's very heartbreaking.
No, it shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. It shouldn't be.
How do we pass a message to, like, for instance, we want to go visit our friend or probably anybody, and something happens that we have to go stay with this person? What are we supposed to say? Are we supposed to say, guy, I'm coming to your side because probably I'm showing you something, but nothing can happen. Nothing can happen. I'm not interested in anything. I'm not interested in anything. So please don't touch me. So how do we do that? Because it can be really awkward. The guy can now take offense and say, please, don't even come to my house again. What do we
Oh
do?
goodness, God. Okay, so well, I don't know, but I think the first thing, like I've advised one or two of my friends. When I'm going to the guys, please buy a pepper spray. No, it's true. Buy a pepper spray. Pepper spray is your first line of defense, especially when you are trying so hard, and this guy is not even bulging and is not bulging. Just keep it somewhere close, maybe in your pocket. You just put it somewhere. And look for how to bring it out. So I see some ladies now go around with pocket knives. Do you understand? Because why can't I trust you as my friend? As you're able to feel safe, you are a friend. That's what it is called, friend. It's not something else. It's not enemy. It's called friend now. So why can't you just respect that? Don't spoil that. That guy I mentioned is not a guy that I can go to his place anymore. I can't go to his place again.
And the way you
We still
speak
talk
him,
to today.
the way you look at him,
Yes, no,
has changed.
that's
I
changed.
can't respect him anymore.
There's no,
You like,
I don't even respect him. I don't accord him that respect. I don't see him as a gentleman. He's
No.
not.
he's not.
He's not. This kind of people will probably be raping their wives. Do you understand? They will probably be raping their wives and thinking that it's normal.
Yeah, it's
Sleep
someone.
with her without her consent and all that, and try to have your way. But I think that the first step to doing this is to we'll just have to keep talking. These are the only avenues where we can raise awareness, where we can actually air our opinions and try to put the word out there that a girl coming to your place is not an invitation for you to make passes at her or have sex with her. She's not telling you to have sex with her. She's a friend. You shouldn't make such passes at her, especially when you guys do not have pure
Conversation.
I've heard excuses like she was
Flirting,
she was flirting with me, so I saw it as a
as a green light. Yes.
as a green light, as a green light. So I think even when you guys are being flirty on phone, you should try and even make the person understand that this is not an invitation for you to try trash with me.
Yes. I mean, because we girls, we also flirt with people, like probably a guy
Yes.
we like, and everything. I probably want to go and visit him one day too. So let me
Yes, we
guys
come from. Yes, we come from. Yeah.
let me go and visit his house, and everything. Then we now go. But many times, not because we want to do anything, we just want to get to know you better. You understand?
Exactly.
Just want to get to know you better, and then you now come and hey, God, I think
All mushy and all that.
And all that.
It
So,
shouldn't be.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. So I think, yes, guys will try. I mean, if honestly, let's be human. If we were flirting on the phone and everything, and I now come to your house, we'll be like, okay, everything okay. I think something's about to go down, and everything.
Yeah.
If you are not sensing that, come on, let's do it, or she has not said it, or maybe you even touch her, she's like, yeah, excuse me, what's with your that? Just stay in your side. Don't even
Exactly.
don't try anything further. Do you understand? And
Yeah.
we know what we want. If we're flirting on the phone and we came to your house for a mission, you might not even have to really do anything. The girl will come on to you.
Exactly.
The
Oh.
girl will come on.
See.
The girl will come. So if she's not coming
She
on,
will.
if she's not coming on to you or saying or something, you will know. If she's not doing all that, okay,
No.
just calm down. Just
You know
accept
when a
that.
girl, you will know. Yes.
You will know.
Yes, you will surely know. You're right. You're very right. You will surely know when a girl likes you. She
Yes.
does not want you. You will know. Those are I don't know. See. The thing is that a lot of guys are just insensitive,
Yes.
just plain insensitive, or I don't know. I don't want to be insultive, but
Yeah.
I think that's where it all boils down to. A lot of guys are just plain insensitive. They don't know how to decipher, okay, is this a green light, is this she calling me? A girl, let her, you would see it when a girl actually wants you. If she comes to your house and if she wants you, you will see her coming close to you. I think those are the signs of. And even if you see her coming to you, it's not an invitation for sex still.
Yes.
It's
Because
not a call for sex.
yes, because a friend of mine, one time she went to see this guy that she has been I know the guy. The guy is fine. Fine. So she went to visit him. You understand? So they were okay, we like each other, and everything. Probably a kiss or something, and just chill. But she didn't want to have sex at that point. And when it was not getting, and she was like, it's okay now, everything.
No, calm down.
He got there by force. So he got there. Yes, he got there by force. She was screaming until she was really, really screaming. And he didn't want her to get, to attract attention and everything. He now stopped. Like my friend she wasn't herself in some months, and when she told her friends, some of them didn't believe her. Yeah, I believe her because I don't know. I've seen things in this life. I've not been raped, but I've seen things.
Yeah.
So I understood, what happened. Yeah, she came to like you. Probably you kissed her, and she liked the kiss. But she's not like, okay, it's going too far. I don't want to go further than this. But if you just when she says no, she can change her mind. She can. How is there another language we should speak again? Just think that to say this thing.
I don't know. I think every lady should also go and learn how to fight, karate or something. Defense.
We'll not be fighting. We'll be fighting people up and down. It's just really that. Your house. I mean, like your house and your boat. And your friend is over there, and probably he's going to be very good company. So I cannot say, okay, I want to go there and just chill with him. I'll not start thinking, today is a good day. I'm going to spend hours fighting. No, it shouldn't be like that. Because I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and I was telling him about our discussion, what we are going to be discussing. And he was not like, so how do we even know that she actually really wants it? Because if we don't now do anything, I know we've already said that if a girl wants you, she will even come on to you and everything. But also, them, they can get confused. Men are kind of like different from women. So some of them can be so oblivious, and everything. So me, I suggest, men, if you are confused, just ask. It's just something to solve everything. Just ask. So do you want to do this? Are you just ask the question. If she says yes, bro, you're good to go. If she says no, sit down. It will save everybody stress at the end of the
day. Exactly. The best thing, never come on a girl. Never come at a girl like that. You want to kiss her or you want to start holding her. No. Ask her. Tell her how you feel. I like you. In fact, express yourself. Tell her, this is how I'm feeling right now. I like you so much, and this and that, and I feel like even kissing you, or I want to, you understand? Then hear her response. If she's saying no, I can't do that or something, then, but if she's saying yes, and you can see that she's buying into it, and she responds on the positive. Responds on the positive, then of course it's a go ahead. But when she says no, or maybe she's acting undecided.
Yes, if
See,
she's
there's a difference.
undecided,
Yes,
it's a no.
undecided.
If
Is
it's
a no.
undecided, it's a no. It's a
Exactly.
no.
Exactly. Because you don't want to shoot yourself in the leg. Like after that day, some girls after that day, they'll start avoiding you.
Yes.
Because she was undecided in the first place. She'll start avoiding you. You see her not wanting to talk to you. You understand? A lot of things will be going through her mind, but she's now confused. Yes. So when a girl is undecided, please do not, please, and please, just let her be. Go somewhere else. But when there's actually something they call yes or no. If there's assertiveness is allowed. But when she's not being assertive, leave her.
Yes.
You understand? Just leave her alone and go your way. Look for something to do. I know that your body might be doing you somehow. You understand? Let me tell guys something. Don't be thinking that you're the only ones Konji used to hold. Girls too, Konji used to hold, but we have sense. You understand? We know what respect is. We know that we can't just come on you and start. Of course, I know that some girls are that bold and they would, try and all that. But there's something called asking. Just ask. Ask. Okay, ask. There's nothing bad in you asking. Is that a yes or a no? If it's no, fine. If it's yes, yes.
All right. Thank you so much, Justina. So our moral lesson is that, guys, if we're coming to your house, it doesn't mean that we want it. It doesn't mean. And if you're confused, just ask us. Okay?
Yeah.
Right.
That's how it should
be.
Thank you.
Thank you, Justina, for joining me. Like, I had so much fun discussing this.
Yeah, I did too.
I hope that you come back next time. Probably we'll talk about something else.
Yes, I hope to come back next time. Thank you for having me, Precious.
Yes. Mwah, mwah. Thank you, dear. Bye.
That's it on ALR today. I hope you learned one or two things. I hope you have learned something today. Listen up. And shout out to those guys who respect women. God bless you so much. Anyways, don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. See you next time. Bye.